How am I going to get the bands to come?
If you book them, they will come.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
How are y'all doing this evening?
Can you guys hear us okay? Because you are not going to want to miss this.
Becky. All kinds of people on. Look at all of you there. Sorry, I didn't go through. Normally, you know, when we do weekly live, we go through all the comments and stuff, but we didn't want to do the big 5-minute countdown intro this week. So you just saw that little tiny video from Wayne's World.
Okay, so it's been kind of an inside joke. We've been calling this like Operation Waynestock, and for those of you in our age bracket, then you know what that was all about. But anyway,
they can hear us good, so we're good.
So we have a huge announcement, and if you could share this video, that would be wonderful. This is something that is a long time in the making.
4 years.
And we are absolutely thrilled to share this with you tonight. And I hope that you get excited about it just as much as we are, because this has been just amazing. And we are so excited. And I'm really crappy with keeping secrets. So okay, so without further ado.
Are we ready?
Yay!
Okay, so all week we've been teasing out #home. So we're just going to show this up. Look, it goes back to us. Hello, we're back, and hopefully you saw. I don't know if you guys heard us or not, because I don't know if the mic works when we're showing photos, so that's kind of odd. I should have checked that out beforehand, but we had a lot we were doing today.
Yes.
So if you saw, HOME stands for House of Mouse Expo.
Yes. So you know how we usually are helping our friends with different conventions and expos and such in different states, and we cover things all over. Well, we are actually hosting our own expo this November at the Embassy Suites, Lake Buena Vista, less than 5 miles away from Walt Disney World.
It is. This has been a long time in the making. We've been thinking about this since 2017. After D23 that year, we came home and we both talked about, we had been to other cons. We're like, we need something like this in Florida.
Yes.
And MegaCon, as great as they are, they don't really cover the Disney bubble as good as they should. And we want something that would bring the Disney community together to celebrate all the properties under the Disney umbrella in one place. And that's what this is going to do. That's what HOME is going to do.
House of Mouse Expo is all for franchises under the mouse. So it's going to be a convention for Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel. And we have celebrity guests already lined up, which I'm really excited about.
So we're going to hold off on that for a minute. We don't want to announce those right away.
Oh, okay. Well,
we can admit, but
I think some people thought we were announcing something for Disney World because we lost some people, and people were asking about Port Orleans.
Oh,
this is not for Walt Disney World. This is us.
This is us bringing this in. So we've been dealing, like I said, we've been getting ready. This all came together kind of quickly for us, even though we've been working on it for so long. The pieces just finally all fell into place. The puzzle came together for it.
Yes, and I think we should. I really think we should do celebrity guests.
You want to go to the guests? Okay.
I do. You guys ready to see who's going to be there?
So our first guest we went to, the first person we asked was a good friend of ours. They can't hear us when these are up there.
Oh, okay. So you want to help?
I'll show the screen.
He'll pop up the picture, and then we'll come back to it.
I'll pop the screen for a few seconds, then we'll bring it back to us. So ready?
Yep.
Here's guest number 1. 1, 2, 3. Good. Is that good?
I think it's good. Okay, so guest number 1 is Dominik Pace, who was in The Mandalorian on Disney Plus, among other things. So Dominik will be our first announced guest that is representing the Star Wars side of things.
Yeah, and he's really a great guy. He's been in a lot of other stuff, but him playing Gecko in The Mandalorian was a great role for him. He's really expanding on the role. He's doing a tour all over the U.S., going to different comic book shops and such, really promoting the character and creating its backstory. So Dominik, we asked him if he would come, and he was thrilled to be invited to this event. He's going to be there to meet all you guys that weekend. So anybody who can come meet him, come out, meet Dominik. You're going to love the guy. He's great.
But wait, there is so much
There's
more.
more?
Do not leave us yet, because there is so much more. Ready, go.
Are we ready for our next guest? Here we go. 3, 4, 5.
Okay, Disney animator Rick Farmelo. Now, he has created some of the most beloved sidekick characters. He has, you go ahead.
So from Beauty and the Beast, he created LeFou. From Little Mermaid, Scuttle, and from Aladdin, Boo. Not to mention other characters he created. Those are the main sidekick characters he has created, but he's also done a lot with Disney. If you go read his bio, you will see a lot. And I guess I should say that the site will be live after this, and you'll be able to read the bio on all these guests.
Yeah, and one fun fact about Rick Farmelo is that he will be at his booth doing animation right in front of you, and he also does requests. So if you want a picture as one of your favorite Disney characters, he can draw you as whichever character.
I know. How cool is that you can actually have an official Disney animator draw your photo, of you in cosplaying as Rapunzel for Michelle or whomever you want to be. So he will be able to do that weekend. That's one of the things he offers. So you will be able to come out and meet Rick. It's going to be great with him. I think he's going to have a lot of fun from everything we've read about it, heard about him from everybody. So.
Okay, but wait, there's more.
There's more?
And no, you cannot hear us with the picture up. That's why I'm talking after. We'll give you a couple of seconds and then we come back. So ready, go.
3, 4, 5. That's right. From the Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl.
We have Treva Etienne and Vince Lozano. So we have pirates! Like pirates!
Real pirates!
Real pirates!
No, we're very excited to have them there. They were actually in the film. You might remember from the little picture, you could see their characters from the movie that they were in there, and they were identifiable characters from the movie. They did have big roles in the film.
Yes,
actually,
and you will be able to go to the website and read all about these characters, because I know this is overwhelming and we're throwing more at you. There's more. And you'll have to go to our site and read all about our guests, because they just get better as we go.
We have more?
We have more.
Okay, so next is a set of characters that Michelle is kind of close to.
And yes, you cannot hear us when the picture is up. I repeat, you cannot hear us when the picture is up.
So here comes the next picture. Ready? Go. 3, 4, 5. We're back.
It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus.
So as you saw, Michelle, 2 years ago, Halloween did an interview with Larry and Tobias, both from Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
Jay and Ice will be in the house at House of Mouse Expo.
Yes.
They're coming to meet everybody, and they're also going to do a panel, talk a little bit about Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, so Tobias Jelinek and Larry Bagby, otherwise known as Jay and Ice from the classic film Hocus Pocus, who are my favorite baddies. And actually, if you watch the interview I did with them 2 years ago, they are so nice and they're so awesome. And they are really excited to meet all of you that come to the expo. So we're so excited.
We're very excited they want to be a part of this. Oh,
but
wait.
if you like Hocus Pocus, wait a minute.
Are you Hocus Pocus fans? Because
I'm a Hocus Pocus fan.
Oh, wait for it. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right. Billy Butcherson, Doug Jones will be in attendance at the House of Mouse Expo.
That's right, Billy Butcherson, among other things. Now, Doug Jones is a huge score for us, because he's done so many movies, and he's on TV currently on Star Trek.
Star Trek. He's currently on CBS on a Star Trek show now. His resume is huge. You'd be shocked if you knew the amount of characters the man's played over the years. He's referred to as the modern day Boris Karloff because of the way he can become any character, and part of that. And a side note, he was actually part of the Marvel world in Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. He actually played the Silver Surfer. So even though it wasn't under the Disney MCU, it's still a Marvel movie, so it does count.
It totally counts.
It does totally count.
All right, and our last.
Oh, we have one more.
We have one more. I hope you're all sitting down, because
this one's pretty big.
This one's pretty big. I'm so excited.
Ready?
Okay, ready, go.
3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead.
Oh yes, we have Boo Stewart from The Descendants. I'm so excited.
No, it was awesome that we got Boo Boo, I reached out to his dad is actually his agent also, and I reached out to him, and he still remembered us from meeting us at Magic City Con a few years back, where Michelle interviewed him then. You guys all saw the interview, and we got to talk to him, get to know him there. And when I reached out to his dad, he was like, "Thank you for thinking of us. Yep, we'll be there." And so we made it work. They will be here that weekend as well. He's only going to be here Saturday, though.
Yeah, I think Boo Stewart's only Saturday.
Only Saturday. Everybody else will be Saturday and Sunday.
But all of these guests, as amazing as they are, we are going to have, there's going to be VIP packages available. We're going to have photo ops with them.
Yes.
They're going to have their own tables so that you can go up and meet them and get things signed. I believe they will do selfies with you. They're going to run their own booth, but we're going to have a professional photo op.
Yes, there's a company that'll be coming in that will do professional photos for you with the celebrities. And if you've ever been to a convention or an expo, you know that it's done by time. So for instance, the Hocus Pocus guys might be in the photo area from 2 to 3 o'clock that day, and you'll pay a fee and you go in there and you get your picture taken with the Hocus Pocus guys. They print it out, you get your 8x10 right there, and you walk away with the photo of the group of them. You can go back to their booth later, have them autograph the photo if you like, or autograph whatever you want. Like for me, Doug Jones, I'll be bringing my Billy Butcherson Hocus Pocus Funko Pop for him to sign, definitely, because that's a must for me. But we're so excited. All this came together, all these things falling into place. I just can't be thankful enough for it. We are extremely blessed the way this fell into place. The Embassy Suites, I should tell you a little bit about that. Don't book your rooms yet.
Because
hopefully by tomorrow I will have the link to where they're giving us a discounted rate for anybody who's willing to stay there, who's willing to come and stay at the Embassy Suites where the event is actually being held. You'll be able to get a discounted rate, and it's a pretty good discount, I believe.
And if you stay at the host hotel for the expo, one of you get 2 little perks, which I think are fantastic perks, by the way. Not only do you get a discounted rate, but you also get made-to-order breakfast in the morning. They have like an actual breakfast area where they serve like omelets and pastries and what did she say? Like
it's not a continental breakfast.
No, it's
at
breakfast.
all.
Breakfast.
It's a real breakfast. You go in there, you order what you want, you go sit down, big seating area, you drink your orange juice, coffee, whatever, milk, tea, whatever they have it all. And it's a fantastic option, and it's free with the room. And I want to say our room rate, it's going to be, I don't know how many rooms we're going to get this rate, but it's at $139 a night to stay there, and that includes the breakfast.
And breakfast, and for those of you who this may apply to, they're also do free happy hour in the evenings. Yes. You get drink tickets to go to the bar. Adults, of course, in your room. And you can go and turn in your drink tickets to get 2 free happy hour drinks per adult in your room. Now, if not all the adults drink in your room, but you want to have cocktails, you still get those tickets to go have the free happy hour. And I think free food and free happy hour are like a really big draw for people.
Plus the resort does have a restaurant on site for dinner, and I believe lunch options they do offer that as well. Also, the hotel has told us that they did have a shuttle service that did run from Disney Springs to their hotel.
Yes.
They're hoping by the time this rolls around, they should have that rolling again in full swing. So if you're staying on Disney property and you want to come to the event, you'll be able to jump on their shuttle service and come over to the hotel, enjoy the expo, and then you go back. They'll take you back to the Springs afterwards, so you can go back to your hotel.
So I also wanted to talk to you about really quick that Give Kids the World is also going to have a booth there. So if you want to come and support Give Kids the World, they're going to have their own thing going on at their table. And we really believe in Give Kids the World and all the wonderful things that they do for families in need. So we're really proud to have Give Kids the World on board at our convention as well.
Yeah, I was talking to Oscar from Give Kids the World earlier today, and I said the wrong name. I can't believe that. I'm so sorry.
He's a little excited.
I'm so excited about all this stuff that I'm sorry. Omar, I was speaking to him earlier today, and he told me that his plan is to have a couple of the WWE NXT stars appear in their booth over the weekend to meet fans and such, and help draw people out to come and give to Give Kids the World.
Yes, and also, with these amazing guests that we're having, this is just the beginning. We have other guests in the works. So if you're excited about the Hocus Pocus guys and Boo Stewart and everybody else, just wait, because there's more. And
if we get everybody who we're talking to right now, it's going to be insane. It really is.
It's crazy how all this has come together. But I also wanted to talk about a couple more things. There's going to be vendors there. So if you or somebody has is a vendor has like crafting business or some sort of a business on the side, or an artist table, or any type of thing like that, you will be able to apply for a vendor booth. Now, one thing I want everyone to keep in mind, because this is a Disney themed expo, we are actually going to take applications for vendors because everything has to be family friendly. This is a family expo, so everything has to be, if you bring your kids, that, you know, there's nothing objectionable or questionable that you're going to see there. It's very important to us that we maintain a family friendly environment. Exactly,
so that's what Michelle was saying is, the vendor application will be up, hoping by tomorrow. It's almost done. I just had a few more things I want to ask the hotel about before we release that. But once we do, you'll be able to fill out a small form that'll get an email sent to us, and then we're actually going to go through and we're gonna hand select the vendors who are going to be there. So like Michelle said, we want to make sure everybody's family friendly and everybody's going to be appropriate to the crowd that's coming in there. And not to say anything against the vendors who aren't that way, it's just it doesn't fit with the crowd that we're hoping to draw with this event. So.
Right, and we've worked other expos with many for our friends and such, and some of our friends that run other conventions are actually going to come and help us to make sure that this all goes off without a hitch. The tickets and everything is going to be very reasonable because with the year everybody has had, we want everybody to be able to afford to come in and have a good time that weekend. Also, on Sunday there will be a costume contest, prizes to be announced. But we are going to have kind of like a cosplay, but Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, all family friendly, if you know what I'm saying, as far as the cosplay.
Something that fits into that umbrella under the Disney bubble. And I think we're probably going to have, and we didn't really discuss this, but we're most likely have an adult contest and a kids contest.
Right, so that way the kids and the adults aren't competing against each other for a prize.
And one thing we should mention about tickets is kids 12 and under will be free with paid admission from an adult. So for every adult paid admission, two kids 12 and under can get in to attend the expo. I do want to also mention we have a couple media partners in this whole event that are working with us. First off, Becky Macon and MEI Mouse Fan Travel, our official travel sponsor for the Main Street Mouse. She's actually going to be there representing her brand, but also there to support us in what we're doing in this event. And we talked to Becky about this 2 years ago?
Long time ago.
2 years ago, we first mentioned it to Becky, and she loved the idea back then. And when she was here a couple weeks ago and on the show, we got to tell her that it was going forward, and she was the first person we told. She was very excited about it.
So if you need any travel plans, if you're planning to come to the Expo November 27th and 28th, please, if you go to the Main Street Mouse's page, Becky's links are everywhere, so you can click on a link for MEI Mouse Fan Travel and fill out the form, and they will get back to you as far as getting you the best deal to come to town.
Exactly. Also, there might be more media partners, but for right now, we do have John Sakari, Big Fat Panda, who is actually on the feed. I've seen him talk a couple times. John will be there also, representing his brand and there to support us and what we're doing. He's really excited to meet you all.
And we are also John and I are going to do a Main Street Mouse live on location from the expo as well.
Yeah, on Sunday. That'll take place on Sunday. So it won't be a ticketed event at Disney Springs. You'll have to come to the expo to see it.
That's right.
And then currently the last media partner we have Lou Mangella from WDW Radio. Lou will be on site as well. He will be doing a panel, and he'll be there to meet you all that weekend and have fun. So
yeah, and mind you, this is just the beginning.
Yes.
We have if you can even fathom that we put all of this together just for the announcement, what else we have coming. We're so excited. And we hope that you are able to join us, and and you're also supporting small businesses too, because a lot of the vendors haven't been able to do shows, and they're just getting back into the scene of doing conventions and expos and craft fairs and whatever else. And plus, this weekend is like the official kickoff weekend for the holiday shopping season. So if you come to the expo and support our vendors, you're supporting local businesses and small businesses who probably could use the help this year.
They really could, and that's one thing we are putting out a call to cast members. During the furlough, a lot of cast members started their own crafting businesses and such. And we really want to try to get some cast members there with their businesses to help them.
Yeah, we want to reach out to cast members that have started doing their own crafting or Etsy or their side businesses, so that we can get them in there to, get in part of the excitement for the holiday shopping season. So we're working on that too.
Speaking of excitement, we didn't talk about Saturday night?
Oh
my goodness. We got one more screenshot.
One more thing.
Should I go ahead and put the screenshot up now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, 1, 2.
Oh, yes. We are having a separate ticket event Saturday night. It is going to be a Pleasure Island throwback dance party with DJ Elliott. Yes, that DJ Elliott, who is the DJ for Disney and Star Wars. He's played everything, conventions all around the world.
New York Comic Con, Emerald City Con, London Comic Con, C2E. I mean, Elliott has been everywhere. And he was one of the first people we reached out to see if he'd be interested, because we had spoken about this a long time ago. And all I got back from him was absolutely. Actually, we talked about doing some sort of a dance party type of thing with Elliott before COVID and everything hit. So this is another thing that's been a long time coming. So there is going to be so much happening that weekend. I'm so excited. Yes, it's going to be a lot of work, and yes, it's going to be exhausting, but I really feel it's going to be rewarding. And I'm very excited to have our celebrity guests there. I'm excited to see all of our followers that come. I'm excited for the vendors to be able to get back out there and do the things that they love. And also to help give kids the world, and we're just really excited. So again, just to I'm going to activate all the socials when we get done, so you can follow us. So it's going to be under House of Mouse Expo on Facebook, Instagram. I'll put links here on the Main Street Mouse. The website is actually live now.
Yes, you can go to the site now and buy tickets if you choose.
Yep, right? Like I said, the hotel accommodations, though, the link, we should have it hopefully tomorrow. We're meeting with them tomorrow to go over some things at the hotel. And once we do that, we should have our link to put out there. And then when you click on that link, you'll get the special rate they're offering for our guests to stay there. The hotel is absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful hotel. And like Michelle had stated, you're less than 5 miles away from Disney property.
Yes.
So staying there, if you want to stay there, it'd be great if you're coming in for a week. They can accommodate you for 3 days before, 3 days after the event for that same rate, which is really great.
And before we wrap up, I just want to go over the media guests one more time. You don't have to do photos.
Okay.
Dominik Pace from The Mandalorian, Rick Farmelo's a Disney animator, Triva Etienne and Vince Lozano from Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. We have Tobias Jelinek and Larry Bagby, Jay and Ice from Hocus Pocus. We have Doug Jones, Billy Butcherson from Hocus Pocus, and the amazing and super nice Boo Stewart from The Descendants. He was in Twilight. He's been in other things.
X-Men.
And he's an artist. So Boo Stewart he's just so nice. You guys are gonna love him when you get to meet him. He's wonderful.
He's so genuine. He doesn't rush his people through. He really wants to take the time to talk to everybody who comes through his line, which is
he's the sweetest guy. When I met him and did an interview with him, we couldn't hear, so we went back in a hallway at the hotel. Like he didn't know me from anybody, but we went back there so that we could talk quietly and record that interview, which is on our YouTube channel. And if you saw the interview I did with Larry and Tobias, it was so much fun. These guys that put on Hocus Pocus so many years ago are such fan favorites, and it's still such a beloved film. And then recently they announced Hocus Pocus 2 is coming next year. So I think that all these things are very timely, and it's going to be very exciting.
It is, and it's actually a good time, I think, to have the three of them there to talk about that, because hopefully they can talk a little bit about Hocus Pocus 2, if they'll be a part of it. If anything they can share with us would be just fantastic. Also, I just want to mention that we are still working on other guests, and if we get half of the other guests we want, you guys are definitely gonna want to be there. I mean, our guest list right now.
I was gonna say, I think our guest list right now is pretty impressive. Are you guys excited with who we have coming to the Expo?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But some of them that we're still working on that are really close to possibly happening are just out of this world. We can't even believe ourselves.
I can't even believe we have so far.
Yeah, I know. This all came together last week with as far as all the guests coming in, and we were sitting there just couldn't believe it ourselves. We were just
answered prayers for sure. It's just I really think that sometimes when things fall, like I said, we've been trying to do this for years, and it just sort of fell into place. Right. And this is Scott's dream. He has been wanting to do a convention. He's worked everybody else's conventions, and he wanted to do his own. So with all the craziness that he supports from me, this is my turn to support him,
Thank
and
you.
I am all in. This is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, this dream has been, I've been working on it in my head for years. Jamie, who runs Magic City Con, she's the one that put it in my head all those years ago. Jeremy, who runs Huntsville, put it in my head that I needed to do this. And the support they both have given me, along with Michelle, just saying, you can do this. Don't think you can't do this. Just really pushed me. And Michelle, she's been so awesome with all this. Just kept pushing me, just kept telling me, even when I said, I don't think I can do this, I don't think it's going to come together, and she kept pushing me that I could do it. And once everything started falling into place on this time, I can't tell you how many venues we've checked out, how many resorts we've talked to, how many things we've gone to, and it just never worked out right. And then this one kind of just, it fell in our lap, really, it did. And it's just absolutely amazing. So if you can come that weekend, please do. I think you guys are going to have a fantastic time. It's Thanksgiving weekend, so a lot of people have extended weekends that weekend.
Yeah, long weekends.
Where else you could be at Disney.
And be at our expo, and meet all kinds of fun celebrities, and then meet other Disney fans, and then support vendors, support Kids of the World. I mean, it's win-win for everybody.
It really is.
So when we are done, we are going to put up the website. What's up now? It's houseofmouseexpo.com. You will be able to purchase tickets now. Yeah. We will sell tickets at the door as well, but
there'll probably be a little bit more at the door.
There may be a little bit more at the door, so I suggest buying them ahead of time, and they're very, very affordable. And again, you want to collect your different. They're going to have stuff too, but if you have like a Funko Pop or a poster or something that you would like the Hocus Pocus guys to sign, because and plus every year Spirit Halloween comes out with a whole bunch of new Hocus Pocus collectibles, so maybe put something aside to have the Hocus Pocus guys sign it for you. Or Boo Stewart, he's done a lot with Disney, so really, or Dominik, or the Pirates. Like, you could have, put stuff aside and have something for them to sign for you.
Awesome. And then, like she said, the vendors out there, they're going to be great. You guys can come support them, support local business. It's a great time to Christmas shop. Everybody else is Christmas shopping at the big stores that weekend, so you can come here and do some shopping. I want to thank everybody for their support on this thing and bring it together. We've been talking to a lot of people behind the scenes that have been helping us bring it together. Becky is phenomenal. She will help you guys wherever you're at now and you want to come to this convention. She will help get you here.
Becky will help get you here.
And a place to stay when you get here. She can put you on property.
And her agents are wonderful
too. They will take care of you guys, I promise. Lou and Panda, their support's been amazing with this. They both have kind of pushed me like, you can do this. This is going to be fantastic. Yeah. John hasn't stopped talking about it. I don't think since we
John is really excited, and it's hard to get my my worrywart brother from another mother, John, excited about stuff, but he's super excited. It is.
Sean's on board to help us out on the back end of getting stuff. Chuck. Just everybody is really kicking in to help us.
So like our staff, okay, that's another thing. Like our staff and our volunteers are going to help us run this. So a lot of the mods that you see in TMSM Fan Nation, we also have volunteers coming in from other conventions, like we had said, and of course we're going to need local volunteers as well.
And that'll be up pretty soon too. We're going to have a little form just to fill out if you'd like to volunteer for the weekend, and then you can come and you can help us out. Actually, you can help to bring this to life and make somebody's magic that day. You'll be a cast member of ours that weekend.
Yeah, that's a really good thing. And we're going to have special merchandise for House of Mouse Expo on hand. We'll have Lost Princess apparel, of course, on hand, and swag from the Main Street Mouse.
Enemy Inc. is actually doing the apparel for the convention. Who does Michelle's monthly shirt, and they do actually the printing at the Festival of the Arts. So they actually are going to be doing all of the festival merch or all the expo merchandise for us on this. So we're really excited to be partnering with them to do that. They're just great people over there.
So we have compiled a large group of wonderful, amazing, magical people to do this convention with us. And so that's it for people wondering why we've been quiet lately, why we've been busy, why we've been stressed. Well, now you know. Cat's out of the bag, so to speak. You are free to start buying tickets now. If you are a vendor or you know someone who wants an artist table, a vendor table, fan table. All of those will be available hopefully tomorrow.
Hopefully tomorrow. I'm just waiting for, I just have a few little questions for the venue, just make sure I put the right information out there, but we're hoping to have that. And compared to other prices for conventions in town, ours is going to be a little bit lower than those. So, and we're hoping with our guest list, we're hoping to really pack this expo.
We want to pack the house between the celebrity guests, DJ Elliott, amazing vendors. I think this is going to be an amazing weekend.
And as Michelle said, the party with Elliott is going to be a separate ticketed event. Meeting with Elliott to go over those details. And as soon as we get that information, we'll put those tickets up for sale. But like we said, it's a separate ticketed event completely to come to the dance party on Saturday night.
Yes, they. So I'm trying to think if there's any questions I can answer them really quick before we shut things off. Yeah, Teresa, you will be able to book at the hotel and the breakfast. If that's it, are we talking about breakfast here? Because if we're talking about free breakfast and free happy hour, that is if you book at Embassy Suites for the weekend.
Embassy Suites, that's what they offer you as a guest there. So.
And if anybody who missed this great news, don't worry, just move it back. Start it over, and you'll see all the wonderful things. Also, I'm going to put links up for everything as well. Follow House of Mouse Expo on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Yep, the site is up, so you guys can go out there, check it out. All the bios are there for all the guys. So if you go there, click on any of their names, you can read more about them and find out what else they've been in.
You'd be really surprised how many projects and movies and TV shows that our celebrity guests have been involved in, and we're honored to have them with us.
And I just realized Tobias was also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so he's another Marvel representative.
Right, there. Tobias was the bad guy in the last season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so he is not only Disney, he is Marvel as well.
And you could kind of say he was in This Is Us with Mandy Moore, who was Rapunzel, so there's it's kind of like 6 degrees of Tobias.
Oh my God, 6 degrees of Tobias. Yeah, so there is, so if there are rooms sold out, is there other places to stay? Of course.
There's and like I said, Disney's only 5 miles away. So Becky, if you do have any questions about that, you can always chat with Becky, and Becky can help you guys find
Becky and her agents can help you find another resort if need be. But I know that Embassy Suites is going to be blocking off rooms to give our convention guests a chance to book. If they're going to let us know what the cutoff is for that. And then afterwards, they can't guarantee rooms.
Or because it is Thanksgiving weekend, so capacity is already higher at that time of year anyway. So rooms might not have as many as they normally would. But we thought this was a great weekend, just so long.
Because of the shopping, because people will be in town, and also, what was I gonna say? I lost it. I hate it when I do that. What was it?
Hotel. Places to book in town.
I don't remember.
To stay, breakfast.
I'm hungry.
Hocus Pocus.
So the breakfast is definitely a selling feature. I know I'm looking forward to free breakfast and free happy hour if I'm able to get away to do that.
So, but to recap again, the site is up. Tickets are available now for the weekend. We will have the information up for vendors and for volunteers hopefully in the next day or two. So you'll be able to check that out. We also have an email sign up on the site, so you can sign up there. And as we announce more guests, because we do plan to announce more, you'll be able to get notified of that. Also, make sure you follow Facebook and Instagram at
House of Mouse Expo. And please stay tuned because this is just the beginning, and I think this is a pretty darn exciting announcement. And we can't wait to put this on for you all. This has been a long time coming, and we're absolutely thrilled. If you are a vendor, or if you know a vendor or somebody who would be interested in being part of our convention, please send them to houseofmouseexpo.com.
And we have every intention of this being a yearly thing. So if you can't make it this year, there will be a year 2. I don't think small. Michelle knows that now. I always think big, long term. And this is going to be a yearly event, and we're going to learn from this first one, and we're going to make every year better than the year before. And I hope you guys will join us along the ride because it's going to be a lot of fun, I think.
It's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. So get excited. House of Mouse Expo, November 27th and 28th at the Embassy Suites, Lake Buena Vista South. And again, houseofmouseexpo.com to get your information.
And actually, the links are on there for Facebook and Instagram, so you can click on that and go right to the Facebook and Instagram pages. So you can follow that and stay alert of all. As you guys know from Mainstream Mouse, Michelle's always posting updates, and she will be doing it for this.
I am going to flood everything about this expo because there's going to be updates regularly as far as there's so much coming, you guys, and we are so thankful and so blessed, and we hope that you are just as excited as we are. So go to houseofmouseexpo.com to get your tickets, to get more information, and we're really looking forward to doing this with you all.
That's it. Thank you guys so much for the support on this. Thank you so much for looking forward to this announcement. Thank you for your support with doing this. I couldn't do it without it. Without you, I mean, honestly, I could not do any of this without her. And without her pushing me to do things. So I'm truly honored that she's here to help me with this. And I'm honored that all you guys are supporting us in it. So thank you.
He's worked so hard, you guys, and he's going to continue working, and we cannot wait to see you all in November. So
right.
Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great night, great week, and we'll see you next Monday.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.